Hey family, I am here to do a reading for you guys today. Let's see what is going on, okay? So let's get started. I hope you guys are doing good. At this moment, I don't really have any notes. If you're feeling tired, like out of the blue, at first you were okay, and then all of a sudden you start to feel tired. And just be mindful of what you put in your body. Those are the main things. But other than that, excuse me. Excuse me. Other than that, that's what I have. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Team, what do we have for the collective today? What do we have for this reading for the collective today? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so far right off the bat, we have man holding a heart and the garden, man holding a heart. Okay, let me pull this back. And then the garden and the gate, okay? And that is 30, 45, so it's 9 and 3. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this, which is really funny because well, it's not so funny, but yesterday in the energy read I had, it was the man holding the heart in the reverse. Someone was going through a heartbreak. Someone was going through a rejection, right? And then today there's a man holding the heart for the collective. So what I'm feeling like is that if those energies were connected from the daily energy read and then this reading right here, if it was connected, then that means that if the rejection from yesterday was released, then that means that it made space for something new to come in, right? It makes space for the right thing to come in. And so that would be the right thing that's coming in, okay? Something is coming in, a man is coming in that is having feelings and emotions, and it's like, I hear about time, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they felt like they weren't able to say anything before, but now they feel like they got this opening, okay? Like the energy just shifted in order to have this opening, and like about time, as if they've been waiting for a minute. And I think that is right as far as this one is in the garden and the gate. With the garden and gate, if you look at this, you see the girl is standing inside the gate, right? And she can stay there. Seems like she's just pleasant staying there, but she also can leave, okay? She also can leave. If you see the key around her neck, she has the opportunity to go. You know what I'm saying? She has the opportunity to leave. It's her choice. If you look at it, you have she's kind of like, if you see her, she's kind of like thinking, should she, like her time inside the gate is not bad, but she's like wondering, should she go outside that gate? Should she just take that risk and go? And I feel like that's what this energy is like. It's like the energy is lining up to where this person can finally like reveal their feelings, and then he's like contemplating, should I? He has the key, like he got the green light because the energy is right, so should he go? Okay, this also can be based on the collective as well. Like the collective is knowing that somebody is admiring them, someone is into them, or they can feel that passion or that intention, and they're wondering, should I stay where I'm at or should I leave? Should I go or should I stay right here? You know? And stay right here doesn't necessarily mean stay right here in a relationship. If you're in a relationship that is not good, get out of that shit, please. Thank you. Okay? Get out of it. It is not going to get better. Do not sit up there and hope you can love it better. You cannot love something better if it doesn't intend to be loved, if it doesn't want to be loved, if it doesn't understand, if it doesn't have the concept of what love is. You cannot love something better. You just can't. Okay, everybody has a choice, and the person has to choose to be loved. All right, and once they choose to be loved, then they're accepting and their heart opens and there's no wall. If you're in a bad situation, get out. Do not wait for that to change. Okay, because it should have never went bad like that in the first place. Now, in this, her deciding to stay where she's at is more so deciding to stay single, deciding to stay in her place of comfort and safety, her peace, right? Rather than go out outside the gate to where this person that she, senses something from, and taking that risk and saying, let me see what he has. Let me see what's up with him. So it's a choice. Let's see what else we can get. Okay. Okay. So right out the gate, when I got the doors to value in the reverse, I heard they're not sure if it is a value. They're not sure what the importance is. So basically, okay, let me see if I can say this in a way. You got 31, 30, 31. So it's in order. I mean, ascension 30, 31. Be fun if we get 32. But that's 3, 4. Okay. So what I mean by they're trying to see if it's a value, they're trying to see if it's worth. Okay, there's a confusion. There's a curiosity, I should say, if it's worth. Okay, with this door to value in reverse, she doesn't know if it's worth stepping outside this gate. If this person is worth stepping outside this gate. Okay. But I feel like they are. I really do feel like they are. And and if it's the other way around, where there's a male who's trying to like decide if he wants to go and take that risk to express himself, he can probably be feeling like, he doesn't have what it, this is why he's so, afraid of expressing himself, because he doesn't feel like he has what he needs or have what it takes to make the collective happy. You know what I'm saying? Make the collective feel good. But that's a lie, because we end up getting this card, which is envy, okay? And somebody, it's either a person or a group of people who are already envious of that energy connection to begin with, okay? They're already envious. So I think, but this is my opinion while receiving this message, that you never know. Just be cautious. I think people are envious, and when people are envious of something, that means there's something there. That means there's something there. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, so we got storm warning in reverse. So whatever was in the way of keeping that situation, like whoever these people are envious, normally envious people have trouble, and they want to kind of like stop situations. They want to feel a certain way. That's not about to happen. That's not about to happen. Okay. They're moving a different direction. They're moving a different direction because it feels like this feeling, this union is even if it's not supposed to be, it still seems like it's meant to be. Okay, it's like the universe is moving the strings it needs to move in order for this to work. Okay, and the gate and the green light is there to go. Exactly. You feel me? You get the sun, you know what I'm saying? You get the sun and appreciation. This person appreciates who you are. This person appreciates what you guys could possibly have. You know what I'm saying? And then and the relationship and the connection, as well as the person, is supposed to bring happiness. This connection is bringing happiness, it's bringing work, it's bringing support, okay? It's bringing protection. It's bringing admiration. Okay, so whatever these people were doing, they were also part of the fact that they felt like you didn't have enough value for this person to be into you. That's part of the reason why they were envious. They're just trying to understand why. Why is this person into you? Okay? Why is this masculine into you? Why is this feminine into you? But they can't do anything about it. It's already been protected. It's already been stopped, right? Because this is what's in play. There is value. Okay, there is value. Okay, give me one more, team, so we can close this out on the energy of what's going on in this reading. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Is that so? Let's see. Come on. Okay, I had heard, but I kept shuffling. That's all you get. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see if there's anything as far as details that we need for this, okay? Let's see. I don't care much for gossiping, but I will search for some answers. You know what I'm saying? I will search for the truth if there is no transparency going on to where I can initially just see it. Let's see who this masculine is, right? I don't care to get all up in people's business, but let's see who this masculine is, because people feel a certain way of them trying to, express themselves to you. So, team, who is this masculine that is admiring the collective and wants to express themselves to the collective? Who is this masculine? Okay, it's the young strapping fella. Somebody, and like I said, he wants to tell you something. We got the Page of Swords. Okay, Swords is really big for communication. All right, I'm telling you, this man wants to, this masculine, I'll say masculine because masculine doesn't matter, the gender, wants to confess something, is finally open. He finally has the green light to say, hey, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I want to say, this is where I want to go with this. He might even tell you why, it took him so long. Let's see. Anything else about this masculine and his feelings and emotions for the collective? Ooh. And so we got the Hermit in reverse, right? Which is also a 9. It's the end of, because I think for a long time he was feeling feared. He was feeling scared. He was feeling like he couldn't really come forward, right? And at that time, I believe that was when the alignment wasn't there. Okay, that's when the other person or the other energy was in there with you, and they didn't really mean it. They didn't really value who you were, but you were in something. It was believed to be loved until you found out that it wasn't, right? So in that time, this masculine now is like, why would I go forward? She doesn't want me, or they don't want me. They don't want to be with me. They don't want to say nothing to me. They're already in a situation. So why would I go forward? He was really scared. But now it's an end to that. Okay. Now, since there's an alignment, it's like, okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see how this going to work. Because now I have the space to confess myself. Now I have the space to be open. Okay. Who are these people? Oh shit. I just fell out. I'll tell you who these people are. We got the 6 of Cups, okay? We got the 6 of Cups. We got the 5 of Cups. So there's a lot of water. I got a bit of water energy going on here too. And then we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so I'm feeling like there were these people who you may have known in your past, people who you may have known with this masculine, who you have mutual groups of people, but the Six of Cups made me feel like there's people from your past, you know what I'm saying, people who you grew up with, that may have acted like they were your friend, you know what I'm saying, may have acted but caused you a lot of pain. So when I was in middle school, I went to Markham Middle School, right, in Watts, California, Watts, Watts, California, my bad. And it was a group of people. So Markham is split into, I don't know if it's like this still, but at the time when I was going, Markham was split into two schools. It was a magnet and a traditional school. They were put together, right? And so the kids who was going to the magnet, they were studying medicine, like for medical magnet. And then after they finished that and it was time for high school, they would transfer over to King Drew, right? Because King Drew is a high school medical magnet school. So I was going to Markham, the medical magnet, because at that time I wanted to be a doctor, you know? And it was a group of people who I hung with, but they weren't necessarily my friends, even though it was like they had an off and on when they wanted to be cool with me. In one moment they would be cool with me and we would you know, talk, laugh, ha ha ha, and then at other moments they would make fun of me or, you know, talk about me and stuff like that. So it was like a rough time in middle school, but I brought that up because this makes me feel like that's what these people are. People who, you know, acted like they were cool with you for one moment, and then at their decision, whenever they felt like at their pleasure, they would sit there and be mean to you. Okay, and make you feel a certain way. And I also get energy of, I'm seeing two. There's been a couple of people who felt like they missed out, like they never were able to express themselves to you, because I think that at least one of these energies, because you have the Five of Cups, and I think one of these energies was like they didn't want to being seen like they were not like the other ones. So they, even if they didn't verbally join in the ridicule or physically in the things that they did to you, they still participated by not saying anything and being with that group. So like when the group does something and then they walk off after, like you watch those movies where they hurt the one, you know, main character, and then the whole group of antagonists or the antagonist has a group of people that follow them and walk off, and then the one guy or the one person who is into the main character who got hurt looks and feels sad, but then like trots off with the antagonist in the group because they don't want to be seen anything. That's what that is. That's what this Five of Cups makes me feel like. Because like they feel like, okay, now someone is into them, I can't say anything, and I lost my chance because of all the times that I've made fun of her and never stood up, or all the times I made fun of them and never stood up for them, and I treated them bad too. And then we have this Page of Wands, who I feel like they're into you, but they don't have your best interest. Okay, I feel like they're into you and whatnot, but and they're really good. Like they look like they they that person, you feel me, but don't have your best interest. Okay, I feel like you got those type of people who are they just want to put notches. They just want to put notches, or say that they took someone down, say that they were with that person, you know what I'm saying, even though even though it may not have been the thing. Okay, so what is the, give me more about this connection with this masculine and the collective. What's the intentions for this connection? Ooh, why did you do that? Oh my goodness. Alright, we got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So let me look at all these, because they just came out. Queen of Pentacles, we got the King of Wands, alright? We got the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Wands reversed. Alright, so let me look at this real quick. Okay, so right now you're standing as the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You are in a place of where things are turning out for the best for you, right? The energy is shifting and things are looking best. That's how you're that's how you were able to be aligned with this masculine energy, right? And this masculine is sitting in this King of Wands right now, you know, feeling like he has the ability to take charge and make sure things are taken accordingly. Although I feel like even though this masculine wants to open up to you and express himself and pretty much say you know, pretty much come to you with like maybe a proposal of like a relationship, some type of commitment, I think they are going through a bit of struggle with this Five of Pentacles, trying to figure out some things. Like, your heart and your finance don't always match up at the same time. You feel me? Sometimes your heart wants something, even if your finances is not where it needs to be in order to, you know, successfully be with a person. And it depends on the person who you're interested in, on how they're going to see you and accept you if you don't have a certain amount of funds. You know, I think if you're a person who is a go-getter and actually wants best for themselves, but for whatever reason you fell at hard times with your finances, I think a person choosing to be with you, if your heart is true and you're good to that person, they would, you know, stick it out for you a little bit until you get yourself on your right feet. If that's the person you are, you're really trying to get on your feet, right? And I think that's part of the reason why in the back of your mind you're kind of afraid. Well, not you, not the collective, but the masculine is afraid. You know, he's kind of like timid on making the move because of his financial situation is kind of, you know, shaky. Give me a moment. Excuse me, I was thirsty. All right. I think it's kind of shaky. But let's see. Let's see how this connection will pan out. Will this masculine step forward? Will this masculine have confidence enough, despite their situation, to actually confess their feelings for the collective? Oof. Y'all be doing that to me every time. Yes. So, maybe. Okay, I got one yes, one no, and two maybe. So maybe they'll feel confident enough to step forward and say something. Let's just hope the energy becomes stronger. Since I think the universe, you know, pulled the strings to help this come alignment by taking the other person out, I feel like if you give it a little bit more time, that things will slowly fall into place, you know. We got the Three of Wands in reverse, okay? We have the Devil, and then we have the Hierophant and the Two of Swords. So basically, as the collective, I think you feel like that they're not going to be able to do what they said they're going to do, or feel like, or what they feel like, expressing what they feel like. I feel like if you know who this masculine is, you have some doubt in what they're doing, what they're feeling. You know what I'm saying? You sense, your intuition is letting you know that there's something there, but you have a doubt that they're going to actually, you know, go through with it. Excuse me. And it bothers you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you like me, then say something. If you want me to be there for you, then say something. Don't be just sitting here not saying anything, expecting me to just, you know, wait forever. Because I'm not going to wait forever. You need to speak up, you know. Hungry people need to say something. Closed mouth don't get fed. And that's how I feel like that is. Even though this person does see marriage with you, even though this person does see a life with you, they are really trying to make a decision based on their pride and their emotions, pretty much. Okay, with this Two of Swords and then the Hierophant, they really see marriage with you. They really see something special with you, but they have to make a decision on. I believe both of y'all have to make a decision. They have to make a decision on if they should stay in their pride and feel some type of way and then still keep quiet because they're scared, or should they just sit there and accept, you know, how they feel and get to you. And then you have to decide if you're going to wait and hear them out. You're going to wait till they finally step forward, or you're going to just say, you know what, I'm good. I appreciate you, but you don't have to do you, okay? Because if you're not going to confess how you feel, why should I sit there and take that leap? Now, I have no problem saying something to you. I have no problem accepting your offer, but I need to feel like you're actually in on this. I can't feel like you have a problem with speaking up for what you want. I need somebody that's going to speak on what they want. That's how I feel like this feeling is, okay? All right. So let's see what the elders have to say about this. You know what I'm saying? Because wiseness is always helpful. Wow, what are they playing? My bad, y'all. I'm listening to my kids. They be getting into it. They really be acting. Like, sometimes I don't need to watch shows because my kids perform shows. They enact, and it'll be loud too. I'm like, y'all, we are in an apartment. People can hear you. People can hear y'all. All right, let me see. Now, this is my Elders Oracle deck, so I will be reading from the book because, like I said in the other reading, I haven't really used this as much. I have a couple of decks that I haven't really used a lot, so sometimes I need to read the book. Okay, he popped out, right? No. All right, let's see. What do you have to say with this reading for the collective? What is your take on this and your guidance? What does their mind and heart say, the elders? As you see, it's really hard to shuffle because they are barely new cards. Elders. Oops. Okay. Is that it? Okay. So far we have power, totem, animal, protection, 12. Okay. So let's see what this has to say. It makes me look like your team is telling you that you're protected. So don't worry. Like, they got your back. But let's just double check, okay? The power totem animal has the same attributes as your spirit totem animal, but its role is focused primarily on energetic protection. It shelters us from injustice against the wrongdoings we may experience and shields our energy field so that the darkness we sometimes face in life does not overwhelm us. They are always there to help serve and protect, acting as a reminder that someone always has our back during times of struggle and hardship by moving energy around us energy around us to help keep us safe. Their energetic strength walks alongside us as we make our journey through this life, defending us at every step. Before we enter this life, our spirit totem animal and our power totem animal are already connected to us. Even without our awareness of them, they have a spiritual connection to us all. Once you are aware of their existence, include their unique spiritual medicine in your life. Each species of the animal nation carries specific characteristics and traits that bring balance and wisdom into the world. They are here to help you in your journey, so speak to them from the heart and request to know them. They will give you your signs to let you know who they are, which will allow you to deepen your existing connection to them. If you have drawn this card today, it might be a nudge from your power totem animal to that they are attempting to create a closer connection to you. It's time to trust in the wisdom that they can impart to you and in the protection they will provide. If you are unsure what power totem animal walks with you, ask for it to be revealed to you. Call upon its spiritual medicine for a circumstance you may be facing in life. Okay, so basically, they're saying your spirit animal, which is verily the same as your totem animal, is there to protect you. And they protect you from, their energetic protection. So, related to this connection, of what's going on with this masculine trying to decide if they're going to confess to you how they feel now that they have the green light, now that they have an opening to be there, now that you guys are aligning. This totem animal is there to protect you with this connection in case this person does not decide to step forward and leave you stranded and open. They're there to protect you, to make sure that everything within you is good, okay? Regardless of what this masculine energy does, all right? That was my reading. I'm taking a pause because I'm trying to think anything else that's coming to me. Okay. That was my reading today, tribe. I hope this has helped you. I hope this is giving you insight of some things that you've been dealing with, giving you some information that you might have needed, or helped clear up or confirm questions that you may have had, answers that you may have came upon. And I hope you have a good day. Okay, this was the midweek reading, and I also have the daily energy reading going too, which was not so, it wasn't bad either. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So have a good
see you later.
Justice, go. Bye. Okay, so I hope you have a good day while I get ready to go feed these little sillies. And I will see you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.